We will be going over the integration settings for Canvas and LTI 1.3 and EON-XR. Here are the admin settings. You go into settings. I'm going to show you what mine looks like by selecting the pencil icon. You can see the tool settings. Those are standard. We'll be getting the client ID from Canvas and the deployment ID from Canvas. So we add an LTI key. This is the configure page, what it looks like. We'll be going through one that's filled out in a minute, but you will need account navigation and link selection later. So these are all the different choices, additional settings, privacy levels, placement, account navigation, and link selection. Those two are really important. You need those two as a minimum for this to work properly. So now let's look at this setup in my demonstration. I'll go over to my developer key. And here's my setup with manual entry. You can see the different links that I took from EON there. They all have a star by them. Then we're going to use number 1, 2, 3, and 5 at a minimum for the LTI Advantage series. I checked them all, but you don't have to. And then the additional settings, link selection and assignment selection at a minimum. The public privacy level has to be public. Then the placements, we get those two menus, link selection and assignment selection. They have to be deep linked, so check LTI deep linking request, put the keys in there. Those are the same keys you'll be copying from EON as well. And that is it. When you're complete, hit save. So let's look at the developer keys now. So you need the number here that, not the one that says the hidden key, but just the number there that in my example ends in 11. That will be your client ID. Then go back to settings, look at your tool, click the gear, get your deployment ID, copy and paste it, put it back into the EON side. Now we're going to add the app. So in settings, add app in Canvas. You can look at the cog there. We'll be switching the top menu. We're going to use client ID. And now when we click on deployment ID, we're going to save that and the client ID for the EON side. Again, the client ID is that number there ending in 11 in my example. So let's look at this integration right in Canvas. Here is a module, and we're going to add an external tool. So change the top box from assignment to external tool and choose my EON-XR demo. That brings me right into my institutional library where I can look for any lesson, or I can also search for a lesson. Once I find what I want, I just simply select it and it's saved in the module. The second way to do this is by going to assignment and then choosing a lesson previously created. So there's my clarinet. I can scroll down there and choose that or any other one, and that will be added to my module as a new assignment. The third way is to add your external tool within an assignment, which is the way I typically do this. Here I'm just testing and showing that it's going right to my library. So let's add a new page, a new assignment page. I'm naming my assignment there. And I'm going to go ahead and edit my assignment. So the main key here is going to the external tool and choosing your tool within the assignment. So scroll down to external tool, and you need to check load this tool in a new tab so the students have time to see that roll over. Choose your tool, and then same process, select your lesson or search and select the lesson that you like. Save that. And now we're in the student view. So you can see it turned pink on the bottom. And the student will go, just click on that and get right to exactly the lesson that you wanted them to see. So showing one more time. Select external tool, select your tool. Select the lesson. Click Add Item, you're done. Or Add External Tool in the assignment. Add an assignment. Name the assignment page. Then edit that assignment. And within that assignment, again, you will choose the submission type as external tool. Choose your tool. And select the proper lesson that you want your students to access. Or again, you can use the search for that. So just to demonstrate, I picked a different clarinet lesson where the clarinet is in a different position, which is upright, to show the difference. Load it in a new tab and save and publish. So the student view, within an assignment, they'll be in the assignment. Well, first I'm going to show the external tool. If you choose that one, it goes right to the tool. There's the lesson that they'll experience. If you go within an assignment, they'll go in the assignment. Again, select the assignment, it opens a new tab, and there's the other clarinet that we set up. So either way works, it's your preference, of course. And I want to mention, check your roles, because if you want students and faculty to be able to create and then be able to access lessons, make sure you have the settings such as create content and view all content, or else those links will not behave as expected. And that's how you set up the LMS with LTI 1.3 and EON-XR.